All right, let's go. Episode 2, Watching the World Burn. Watching the World Burn because you have a better intro this time, or you going to mess it up like you did the last one?
I'll mess it up. I'll mess it up happily.
Go for it.
Watching the world burn, because watching the world burn is how you watch the world burn. No, okay. Because there's so much going on right now that's just like crazy. You may as well just sit back, watch the world burn with us, have a good time, and laugh at it. Because if we're going down, we may as well go down laughing.
True story. Also, pause.
Yeah, that too.
that would just be creepy, like.
Which is. I have a comment to that, but we need to wait till after one of the items on my list today. So,
all right.
Right.
So you might as well kick us off with Weasel News. And what Weasel News is, for those of you that don't know, is basically GTA type thing that you'd hear on the radio. Like, a man in Algonquin has found pigeons and is communicating with messages or something weird like that. I don't know.
Or dolphin steals a jet ski. Dolphin mastermind steals a jet ski heist, reach new debt. That was an actual one.
Wait, is that an actual story or is that a Weasel News?
It was an actual story in Weasel News GTA, not an actual.
Oh, okay.
I can see what I could be. Dolphin's Day at the beach turns into aquatic joyride.
Florida man was ambushed by a dolphin. I mean, it's the story we'll check out.
That's pretty much, yeah.
What you got for me?
So, a while back, there were these two academics that started questioning the stuff that gets published, right? Because there was a lot of sort of pro-LGBTQ stuff that was published that didn't really make sense to them, but they were like, oh, maybe it's true, maybe not. Let's see how easy it is to publish something along those lines, right? So what they did is they meshed their images together, so it created one face, and then put a wig and made themselves a woman. They decided to try to publish a few papers that way, right? See if it passes the tests of whatever, right? The paper's really crazy, right? So, for example, one of them was dismissing Western astronomy as a sexist and imperialist, and that they should go for feminist astrology. Like, they started this after reading a paper about feminist glaciology that suggested that the scientists that publish data about glaciers, they do not have enough feminist ideas in it. If you study how icebergs melt, you should think about feminist ideology in that. For example, one of the papers was called Rubbing One Out, Defining Metasexual Violence of Objectification Through Non-Consensual Masturbation. Yes, non-consensual masturbation.
Wait, what?
So, rubbing one out.
Wait, no, hold on. There's so many things to unpack. First of all, how do you non-consent? Is that the one where you sit on your hand until it goes numb? You just bust one out. You're like, I didn't consent to this. No, wait. How do you not consent to self?
Oh, it's mad.
I need to ask. All right, I'll give you one.
Yeah.
The Chilli incident. I didn't consent to that.
Yeah, that you totally objectified you. I think you might have to explain the Chilli incident.
All right, so
or the deep heat incident prior to that, which makes the Chilli incident a little bit more suspect.
I think I've developed a fetish for it.
Yes, you did.
The deep heat incident was horrible. This is by far it was just horrible. And you know what they say? I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. That's exactly what I wish on them. So I get home from training, right? Yeah. And like, I've been training, like, this was the time when I was training 6 days a week. Nah, this was those 6 days a week ones.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I was just feeling it. And I was like, I'm not ready, like, for tomorrow. I need to go, like, if I don't do something, I'm going to wake up in so much pain. So the pain happened to be on my inner thigh. Keep in mind, it's hot. And, like, you know, when hot, things tend to float around a bit more and they're not as tight. So I decided it's in my inner thigh. I'm just rubbing it in the deep heat. Hold on.
Are you rubbing it into your bonus hole?
No, so I'm rubbing it on my inner thigh. But as I'm sitting down, it turns out like I sort of flop on to where my inner fire is, and then the deep heat is still there. All of a sudden, I'm just feeling heat. Like my sack is on fire. And I'm thinking, like, what do I do? What do I do? And there's absolutely nothing I could do. I'm in the shower. I'm rubbing it with what do you call it? Shower gel. And at this point, shower gel is not working. And because deep heat is an oil thing, I'm thinking, science, let me go get fairy washing up liquid, because that's oil-based and it's supposed to... I mean, if it can clean my oil from my dishes, it should have no problem with my sack, right? Right?
In theory, right?
Nothing. In theory, yes. And I just kept on going and going, and it's just pain. I'm in the shower, just sitting there with cold water, because there's nothing you can do until it absorbs and like the pain goes away. It was horrible. I'm running around with a fan, like you know when you're hot and you're whoo, and you sort of like fan your face with your hand. I'm doing that, but like flapping. Oh, it was horrible. Yes. So if my worst enemy is listening, I hope that happens to you.
What you should have tried is to put deep freeze on it. See if it cancels out.
Like global warming will be cancelled by nuclear winter. No, so the second time it happened was when we got... Hold on, we need an image of this so people can understand what happened. So I just decided to get the spiciest thing I could get my hands on. Why? Because I like spice.
That's got a goblin on it. You can't go wrong, right?
You can't really go wrong. And by the name of it, you definitely know you can't go wrong. I decided to get myself one of these. And I bought it in, but that's another... We'll get into what happened to that afterwards. So this thing is like 1,000,000 Scovilles. It's freakishly hot, and you're not supposed to add it to food directly. You're literally supposed to add drops while you're cooking and let it like heat up everything. And to be fair, I feel like that's sick, because you can add spice without changing the flavor of your dish too much. This is not a cooking channel, but technically it's in line of watching the world burn. It was horrible.
It's just this time your nuts are burning.
This thing, the oil is so sticky and dense, that when you squeeze it out, if you get someone, it just stays there. You can wash your hand multiple times, and there's still always a residue for always, because obviously I'd be walking around it forever, but for a while, there's residue. And then, so we did that challenge where we challenged someone that we know to take a teaspoon of this.
There's always one.
There. That was the best £10 we've ever spent. I wouldn't have done it. And he got set up by the other guy, because the other guy was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then he realized he was making a huge mistake. And he went, no, I'm not on it. But then he decided to be brave and was like, yes, I'm on it. I'll do it. No problem. And then we could do it for a tenner. I don't even know what made us make him wait for 10 minutes. But that was a sick twist. Because to be fair, I would have just watched him do it.
If you know what, because I think I still got the video. So it's when you see him go nodding his head and going, I'm all right.
And the tears dripping down his face, like the Michael Jordan meme.
Oh, that was hilarious.
So what happened was with that, the oil seemed to be on my hands. So we finished the challenge, whatever. I washed my hands. I legit washed my hands. I go toilet, and obviously I whip it out. Because I need my hand to whip it out. That's how it works. For some reason, the heat just starts kicking in. And I'll have to sit there at work with like the worst poker face ever, just trying to hold it, like trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Because this is not like when you're at home. I could jump in the shower. I'm literally sitting there thinking, what am I going to do? And even if I did jump in the shower, I don't have a towel. So I'm just going to be soaking wet. So it's going to look like I missed the toilet completely and went all over. How did we end up on this story? I just want to know what sidetracked us to this story.
Don't deep deep, but I don't remember how that came about. I literally have no idea. Oh, I think it was like from beating the meat to that.
Oh,
somehow.
The self. Oh, yeah. Consent to that. So that incident with the toilet was non-consensual.
There you go. We're back on track.
Let's go.
So they were drawing upon empirical studies of psychological harms of objectification,
right.
exploring several veins, which is obviously allusion to, rubbing one out the veins and all that, right? Of theoretical literature on non-physical forms of sexual violence. Non-physical forms of sexual violence, which is a oxymoron in itself.
So that's just me
Non-physical,
saying,
because
I'm gonna
like
get it.
sexual violence, how can sexual violence be non-physical if how can violence be non-physical, really?
Verbal violence?
Yeah, but is it really violence? Or is it just
I mean, ask Machine
verbal?
Gun Kelly. Eminem violated him, really.
He did, really. So yeah, basically the idea is that if you are beating the meat while thinking of a woman that did not consent for you to beat the meat over her, you're perpetrating non-sexual violence.
So, if, for example, one decides to go on the hub to watch something, do I have to message the creator saying, is this okay?
Yes. I guess that's what you have to do, right?
Right. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. I'm just trying, because that could go for anything. So, like, but then how do you know that they're not? Like, are we just assuming that I'm a butters guy that just can't get anything and therefore everything is not consensual? Oh, that's mad. That's mad. I don't even know how to deal with that, to be fair. All right. So
the other paper was human reaction to rape culture and queer performativity at urban dog parks in Portland, Oregon.
Wait, what? I'm trying to just also we might have to skate around that word because YouTube. Let's call it.
No, it's not
involuntary bonus hole usage.
So it's based on observation of canine non-consensual culture in Portland dog parks. Do dogs suffer oppression based upon perceived gender? Yes, perceived gender.
Wait, my brain is fried for that. I'm not even trying to wrap my head around that. So, step one, if you're in the park with your dog, and your dog decides to sniff something of another dog, is that now non-consensual? And then, what if my dog identifies as no? I'm not. All right. And how far did they get with these fake studies?
They literally got them published. Most of them got published. And one of them, they basically copied Mein Kampf.
Right.
They substituted Joes and relations to them with feminist words and ideologies. And it pretty much got published.
That's mad.
Yeah.
That's kind of depressing. And this is the exact...
Watching the World Burn.
This is literally what Watching the World Burn is about. Because this type of thing can just happen. And then we're supposed to take these things seriously. Next thing you know, we're like, I don't know, man. This is just pure craziness. I'm not even going to lie. With the dog one, the three questions were, how do human companions manage, contribute, and respond to violence in dogs? Which is fair enough. Anyone can do it. What issues surround queer performativity and human reaction to homosexual sex between and among dogs? And 3 was, the dogs suffer oppression based upon perceived gender? So I want to know 3.
The conclusion was, applying black feminist criminology categories, the observation can be understood. What? I don't even get this.
I think we
so. The idea is that you're supposed to infer lessons from it relevant to human and dog interaction to suggest practical application that disrupts hegemonic masculinities and improves access to emancipatory spaces for dogs.
They were just waffling. They were like, bring out the thesaurus. What does this word mean? I don't know. It sounds good. Throw it in there. What does this word mean?
And they throw in the black feminist criminology to make it legit.
That's just their tough. I don't even know where we're going with this. And it's mad, because I'll give you another example of what we're talking about watching the world burn. The whole Johnny Depp thing, right? This guy was had to fight his whole corner tooth and nail to survive and whatnot. And I think he got, obviously, because he's not part of the community to that type of extent, that's why they were on his case, etc., etc. Meanwhile, this guy, right?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, this guy.
On camera.
Actual video footage. Yeah.
And because he identifies, they just out here letting it slide no, nothing to see. La 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 la.
His was even worse because it wasn't even just that. It was like him trying to groom kids, right, or teens as well. I was he was trying on some cultist type stuff.
Is he doing it like in a violatory way, or is he just trying to start a cult?
I think he was trying to start a cult, but I don't know what the nature of the cult was, because he does not seem like a very out there quiet person. But it's all right. He probably did a 6-day, 6-day wellness course, and he's all right now.
That's mad, man. All right. On that note, based on something that we talked about on the last episode, gambling loss, this guy takes out an ad. So he goes, to the woman who crapped her pants in my car. That's already, you're thinking, why are you messaging this?
I'm already listening.
What's going on? Right? We met on Craigslist, and I'm hoping that this post finds you. I know that it could quite possibly be the most humiliating first date that you've ever been on, but I'm willing to look past that. I thought we had chemistry. Blah, blah, blah. The hot wings and the chili. I felt like there was a connection there. I found you to be intelligent, witty, and looking forward to further conversation. At some point, everybody has gambled on a fart and lost. This is literally... Oh, it just happened to be on the first day in the passenger seat of my car. Please don't feel bad. The package I sent you was Pepto the next day, and the note said, first days can be a crapshoot. Call me. It was meant to be funny, not offensive. I've gambled on a fart and lost on multiple occasions. The first time I did it was very memorable. It happened when I was 5 and sitting on my uncle's lap. I'm lactose intolerant. I probably win 95% of the time, but I don't think anyone else.
95% is not even that good. That's like 1 in 20. He loses 1 in 20.
Oh, that's why they call it gambling. The last person to judge you for crapping my hand. In fact, I'm impressed by your boldness. The timing, on the other hand, could have been better when you weren't sitting on my heated seat. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying. I don't remember. I heard this is so long. I'm crying. This brought it back. Oh, that brought it back. What I'm trying to say is, if you want to go again, I would be more than happy to take you someplace where we can get a meal that's high in fiber and less taxing on your digestion. Oh, hold on, but that's not the best part. That's not the best part. I await your call. P.S. If you shut yourself on purpose to end the evening early, touche. Oh no! Oh, that's cracked me up. Oh, that's cracked me up. Oh. Oh, wow. But you know, I didn't even remember the PS part. I don't remember the PS part. However, in modern times, let's be honest, I don't put it past her now. That's
brilliant. I know.
That's brilliant. Especially if you're near your house. And then, imagine her setting it up on purpose. Are you feeling cold? I'm feeling a bit cold. Just switches on the heat. And then lets it rip. Oh. But statistically speaking, 95% of the time.
It's not that good. It really isn't.
You know that would mean I'd get one at least twice a day. Wait, hold on. Which brings us back to the first episode of the woman selling.
1 in 20 gets a surprise.
Bonus gift from the non-bonus hall. Oh, I'm done.
Yeah, I think you can, like them things where you can find something in a cereal and you win a prize.
Oh. Oh, that's brilliant. But let's be honest, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not calling someone back that shat themselves. Like, you can't bring it. You can't convince me to do that. I'm not gonna be able to take it seriously, bro. At any time. And then, let's be honest, flip it around. If you did it, you go out on a second date with someone that watched you. It's just not happening. I don't get it.
One, it could open up some. That could be a fetish, and I'm not comfortable with that either, right?
Just rub it on my chest. So wrong. So wrong. Oh.
Two, could be so creepy. He's like, I kept it from last time. Look.
That's mad. No, I would. Yeah.
There's no way you're winning.
This is what I mean. And then are you gonna be like, bruv, you just can't get out of it? And this is the thing, yeah. You know for a fact you would have told her friends.
Yeah, defo.
So you bring her out. Oh, she introduces you, and this is my boyfriend. You know you already got a nickname.
Did it though?
Thunderpants. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you just can't, bro. You just can't do it.
Nah.
Oh man. All right. What else did we have? I can't remember what was what. I mean, I started all these tabs, but
yeah, same here.
Since we're here, we might as well go this one because this one cracked me up. This was basically, what is the most racist country in 2023? The country with the 5th highest racism, where people witnessed racist behavior. 49 people, Philippines. Look at the comments. Philippines, we up. Let's go. Top 5. As always. My classmate and I carried the Philippines. Almost there. Next year, we'll be on top. Oh, this comment section cracks me up, bro. The comment section of all of this thing is just there, bro. It just always cracks me up. And then, what is this? And I feel like that's kind of a thing that just cracked me up. So I don't know. I mean, that's the type of people that we legit want following our thing. They're not taking themselves seriously. We're out here messing around.
You should hit it though. But you know what? This is consistent to the Filipinos we used to know. Not the racism part there. Not taking themselves seriously part.
Yeah. I mean, apart from that guy that found out. You remember that story, right?
Yeah, I remember that story.
Let's leave that story for another time. All right, what else you got for me?
You might need to look that up though. Like 5 worst criminal sketches. Have you seen it?
No, but let's find out. I've seen one of the guys, right?
I'm sure you did. You can say ever, but like, yeah.
All right, here we go. Which one are we going for? Medium. Let's go. I've seen one of them.
You already can see, right? Like, the first one, right?
Did they catch them? Did they catch all 5 of them?
No, not all 5. I think one of them they didn't.
Oh, that's a hit rate though.
Yeah.
4 out of 5.
How is that even close though?
4 out of this thing, yeah. I don't even think this guy did it. I just think they saw him the ethnic thing, the Dave Chappelle thing. You know, count for a black guy, 4'9" to 7'1".
Possibly overweight, might be malnourished.
Bald hair with dreadlocks. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Just out there. No, you can't get caught like that. This guy didn't get caught, right?
No, this guy did not get caught. He was a murder suspect.
I think whoever did this guy, yeah, he knew. Yeah. In fact, I think this is the murderer. The murderer gave that sketch, bro.
Probably.
He's trying to throw them off their set.
Or he's on some Dexter thing where he's the sketch artist and the killer.
I mean, this is what he said. He had a nose, eyes. I mean, I don't even think this is legit, yeah. I think the sketch artist is a scammer. Did you ever see that lady? That lady, she came out of court for fraud, right? As she was coming out of court for fraud, stumbles across a news scene and pretends to know sign language.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, that was so dope.
She just literally just blanked away. It's just throwing up gang signs at random. Just doing some breakdancing moves and body popping. It's like, yeah, that's sign language. That's what I said. I legit think that's how the sketch artist got this job. How? You know what the joke thing? Yeah, he looks like what's it called? It's such a mad drawing. It looks like a Beavis and Butthead, Rick and Morty type, like Bob's Burgers composite. Like I don't know what's and
it does.
Bro, I'm my lawyer's finding out. Like I'm gonna play the reverse black card and be like, if I was him, I'd be like, look at the guy's lips, look at his nose, nothing like mine.
I don't have a double chin.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the audacity? I work out. Wait, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I can see it, but the teeth look like some Nightmare of Elm Street, Freddy Krueger type thing.
Yeah, this one probably the closest to reality, but it's still way off.
The fish hat. Like, how does anyone?
I don't know how to draw hair. I don't know how to draw hair. I'm just gonna draw a hand.
The only way that I think I would have allowed this one, yeah, is if the dude was smiling. Or I don't know. Does he have a lazy eye in real life? Because the drawing looks like he's got a lazy eye.
Yeah, but no, both his eyes look lazy. They're both.
I think he's just high
looking different ways. Yeah,
but one of them has to be looking in the correct direction.
He's looking straight ahead.
You can't just both be lazy.
That's how he looks like he's looking straight ahead.
Alright, cool. And then the last one, I actually legit remember this.
That's like that looks like a Robin Hood cartoon.
But how'd you get caught?
Bro.
I'm suing everyone. Whoever catches me, I'm suing. I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
Just cut and paste that. You know what's mad though? Yeah? I went to the science museum. In the science museum, they had the facial sketch thing.
Yeah.
Where it show you a picture.
Yeah.
And then they give you like a multiple choice of what people's eyes look like of the picture.
Yeah.
You literally saw a minute ago, bro. It's damn near impossible to get it right. Like you could try it, it's just not happening. So I'm not even gonna lie. That's probably what the guy remembered, and he was like, "Yeah, that." All right, let's just call it a day on this one as well. I think we end on a high one. Oh, hold on. We need to tell people to like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and do all the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, you know how YouTube works by now. And if you don't, a little red button somewhere.